Hello, everyone. Can you hear me now? All right, good. My name is Michael Xing, and I'm with the CIG USA, and my talk is Open Cloud, Open Access Solutions. Let me first introduce my company, CIG. We are a public company listed in Shanghai Stock Exchange, and we are headquartered in Shanghai, as well as a subsidiary in Silicon Valley and Tokyo in Japan. And also we have a location in Germany, as well as a manufacturing site in Malaysia. We have about 300 employees. Out of these 300 employees, we have about 800 R&D research engineers, and also about 300 software engineers. Their main purpose is program robots for manufacturing. And we are product manufacturing house for data center, enterprise, telecom products, such as optical modules, switches, broadband access, wireless, and IoT products. Let me talk about the open platform. The network evolves from legacy networks on the top, and you can see and migrate into open network operations. On the left, you can see a whole bunch of the white boxes, and in the middle, you see gray boxes. And also, on top of the switch backbone network, you see lots of white boxes of a router and a switch. Now, for CIG, our contribution to the OCP is last year, we contributed open OLT for the access. And this year, we contribute 2 terabit data center switch. And you can see our demo about this switch as well as open OLT in our booth at the C2. Let me just go a little bit more into the data center switch. Its total throughput is 2.4 terabits. It has a 48, 25 gigabit per second ports and 800 gigabit per second ports. It's a bare metal switch hardware platform and uses a Nefos chip as well as Intel's controller. And let me show you the demo. The demo, you can see one is 100 gigahertz in and out from Ixia, and as well as the breakout 100G to 425 gig port for the switch. And if you are interested, please go take a look at it. For last year's contribution, the open OLT platform, and we also have a demo there, and it has 24 10 gig XFP port, and 6 40G or 100G QSFP port, and it's truly non-blocking line rate architectures, and we got lots of responses since the last year for our open OLT. Enough of introducing my the company products as well as the company. Now I want to talk about more about the open platform. The reason, and as we see, why open platform is the future of the industry. Actually, recently, yesterday, I tried to subscribe a new internet services, and I talked to Cox Communications. For the minimum, Cox claim they only charge $20 per month. It's amazing. I just wonder how they're gonna make money on $20 per month for internet service, right? We get spoiled. We think internet is free. You should give us a free internet. But then you think about it, how Cox is going to make money if they provide these services like this, $20, right? The only thing is they're going to squeeze the supplier, the equipment vendors. So the problem is, you have to, first you need to lower the cost. The first thing they think is supply chain management. You squeeze every supply to the minimum, but there's a limit. You can't squeeze your supplier out of business, then you're out of business. And then you think maybe economy of scale will play an important role. One thing is you grow, you consolidate. Like Ericsson, Nokia buys everybody, right? There's only a few left. They are huge. They think they can lower the cost, but it's still not. Still very expensive for carrier or for the service providers, such like Facebook. And so the other thing is, how about you outsourcing your manufacturing? These fixed costs too high, too expensive, right? You go using like a Foxconn or FiberNet, have them to manufacture. You're thinking, since very few CM, they can share these fixed costs among competitors, among the industry. You can lower the cost. But there's a catch still. You have to pay your own manufactured equipment as well as your product line. The fixed cost is still there. This leads to open platform. Let me explain why open platform. Open platform come up with white boxes, right? And CM such as us, we provide ODM or JDM. Let me explain what's ODM. Original design manufacturing. We design the boxes, and we do not charge your manufacturing production line. You buy as you need it. Now, for system vendors, they said, I can't use my white box compete against my competitor. We have the same box, right? So there's no differentiation. So we have a JDM, joint development manufacturing. If you want to bring your own IP, so we make the box that you can differentiate yourself. So you can compete, say, Ericsson, I want to compete against Nokia. My box is a little different. So in the end, so you can save your R&D budget, also product development, because CM like us, we develop the whole product, and also save your product portfolio management. If you have too many products, right? Maintain these products is very expensive. So we do this product portfolio management for you. So all you need to do is your customer need it, you place order to us, we provide all the product. So of course there's the hardware and the software since it's an open system. Let me have an example. For the broadband access, you can see there's so many technologies in this area and so many products. You have a fiber, you have a coax, you have a copper twist wire, you have a power line, and then you have a fiber to the home, to the curb, and you have a smart home. I mean, think about it. Maintain these products. You're not going to sell every one of them, right? If you go to AT&T, Verizon, probably they pick just a few of them. But for you, you need to maintain all these products. It's very expensive. But work with us. We maintain these other products. All you need to do is just come here, place order. When the customer AT&T says, hey, I want a fiber. Or maybe Verizon says, I need a fiber to the home. And you place order from us. And you don't need to maintain all of them because we maintain for you. So that's our proposition. And here's our full line of products. We have fiber to the home, of course, PON and PON optics. And all our PON is will guarantee work any OLT or any a format or standard. And also we have a wireless application products like access point, and even we have a 4G, 5G small cell. And then we have a whole suite of home networks products, as long as the SD-WAN open CPE. And of course, we have an enterprise and data center switches. Also, recently we added a new line of products. It's high-speed optical modules, and we have so-called optical subassembly products like TOSA, ROSA, stands for transmitter optical subassembly and receiver optical subassembly. And if you want to make your own modules, you can just buy the TOSA ROSA from us. Also, we have a full line of optical modules. So this is, we want to be your partner for your product portfolio management, as well as manufacturing partners. So please let us know. This is my talk. I will take some questions. All right, no question. It's good.